This video was made possible by EA Game Changers. Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another speed build. So today I am building something a little bit different, and that's because I am building here in the world of Rochester, which is the brand new world coming with The Sims 4 Discover University. I recently got the opportunity to go to San Francisco, tour the EA studio for the very first time, which was so exciting, and to also play The Sims 4 Discover University. So thank you so much to EA for inviting me to this event. I had an amazing time. I feel so grateful and really excited that I was able to see the studio where they actually make the game and talk with the developers and of course play the new expansion pack. I recorded so many hours of footage, you guys. I had a ridiculous amount of gigabytes. Most of that is not really going to be something I can make a video on, but I did do this build, which is a really cute little starter house. I tried to make it too big, so it does end up being a lot smaller than this in the end, which is kind of sad because I was really loving the 3-story look, because I was looking at the other houses in the neighborhood that are obviously like townhouses, and I thought they were super cute. But since there was a starter house on this lot to begin with, I wanted to stick with that same theme and have something for you guys to, you know, that's affordable, that your Sims can move into right away without cheating. And of course, if you want your Sims to live in dorms, there's that possibility for student housing as well. And I do have a few dorm builds coming up on my channel as well. I think I managed to record 3 of them. I did have some other recordings of dorm rooms, but I don't think I ever finished another dorm room. I don't know. The second day, by the end of like recording, some of it was just like recording nonsense. But I did have a lot of fun like seducing the robot. And what's his name? I forget his name exactly. I don't know if it's anything to make a video out of, but I played around with the soccer and riding the bikes. I tried to get my Sim to graduate university, but I did not play long enough for that to happen. And I was like rushing through it, so I really did not get the experience of actually studying and taking the classes. Now, I'm sure most of you guys have heard by now that the classes are rabbit holes, which is unfortunate. I mean, anytime we get a rabbit hole, it's always a bit sad. I have mixed feelings about it because, of course, I would like there to be no rabbit holes. I would like to be able to experience everything. But of course, they have a budget and time restraints and, you know, a lot of other factors that go into it. So I'm sure, that's why it happens. But even though we couldn't go to class, I really wasn't missing it too much, because I think their main idea was for you to focus on life as a student and like your interactions and like discovering yourself and, just enjoying that time like we do in real life. And so I think that makes sense. Of course, I am sad about it. And as far as building goes, though, I spent so much time in build mode, you guys. I loved it so much. The windows, like look at all the windows on this townhouse. Aren't they so cute? I absolutely love them. The doors and everything I just thought was really pretty. The biggest thing though that I was looking for personally when it came to a university type expansion pack for furniture was things that were a lot cheaper. We did get a few furniture pieces that are like IKEA looking, which I think definitely makes sense. And there's a few other things that look kind of like handmade. There's this bookcase that's on cinder blocks that I think is really cool, but if I remember correctly, it's pretty expensive considering how it looks. And I've mentioned this before, like with the shower that we got with Strangerville, when things look handmade and really look like they're supposed to be cheaper, I really wish they would reflect that in the catalog and make them actually be cheap for your Sims to buy. So it's kind of a little bit of a nitpicky thing, but for me, I think it would make a big difference. But what I was really looking for in a pack like this was like cheaper looking furniture, like more like couches with like rips on them that look like that maybe they were hand-me-down couches, or things like that. But that being said, I do really like the furniture that we got with this pack, so I wasn't missing it too much, but it was something that I had in mind before this pack was released. But yeah, as I was going through all of the items, I didn't really feel like there was a lack of things. I really felt like the build and buy catalog was going on for a long time when I was going through all of the objects. And so that's always a good feeling, because it's very frustrating when you kind of look at the catalog and you're like, oh, that's all that's coming with this pack. And I definitely didn't feel like that with this pack. And then also the Create-A-Sim items are probably the best Create-A-Sim items that we've got in any pack. They're very trendy and casual, and I feel like they look like clothes a university student would wear. And so I was really excited about that. It is unfortunate because I did not see anything. Maybe I overlooked it, but I don't think I did. I didn't see anything for children or toddlers, which is always really disappointing. I wasn't too surprised about that because this is going to be a more young adult themed pack or adult themed pack, so it kind of made sense, but I would have liked at least a t-shirt or something for our children's Sims to support their favorite universities, or if they have an older brother or sister going to a specific university, then they could kind of support them that way. But I honestly wasn't that surprised. Maybe a new hair or something would be nice. Children honestly get forgotten about a lot, especially when it comes to Cass, but yeah, like I said, I wasn't too surprised. Hopefully we will get another family themed pack eventually that will focus primarily on like children and toddlers, and maybe an update for babies possibly. I don't know. I know I mentioned that probably way too many times, but it's something I would definitely really like to see because babies are very, very sad. But the house is starting to come together. I don't think I've gotten rid of the third floor at this point. Yeah, I still have it. It's unfortunate that I had to get rid of it because I think it looks really good. I was going to leave it just completely empty, but I was running out of money because this is a starter house, so it's under 20,000 simoleons, and I only had the University Expansion Pack and base game to play around with while creating this home, and I did find that a bit limiting. Most of the time, when you only have one single pack and base game to work with when creating starter houses, it's always limiting and always really hard. So that really wasn't anything new, but I do wish there was a lot more cheaper items so a starter house wasn't so much of a struggle, because I was really feeling like it was pretty difficult to decorate this house. So the interior I do not think is my best work. It's very plain looking, but the exterior I think is super cute, like this ivy. This ivy, in my opinion, is like beautiful. It is through the live edit objects with the University Expansion Pack. So to find that, all you have to do is turn on bb.show hidden objects, and then in the cheat bar type in bb.show live edit objects. And so now that we have that available to us, I believe anytime we get a new pack, we'll have new items there available. And so we did get some with the Discover University pack, and the ivy was one of them. And for the rest of the landscaping, I think this is all base game plants. Well, it's either base game or Discover University, but I think it's all base game. And that's really nice because the live edit objects are all free. And so that definitely helps when it comes to doing a budget build. But for the furniture, I really couldn't use too much from the new pack, which I think is disappointing. Like I said, I was really expecting a lot more cheaper items. So a lot of this stuff is just very simple base game stuff. But yeah, I think the best packs that we have for cheaper items is like, I think it's Seasons and City Living, if I remember correctly. There's a few other packs, like some stuff packs that have some cheaper items, but yeah, I wish this would have came with some cheaper items. But there's the bicycle, you guys. This is something I am so excited about. I played around with this a lot, and you can ride your bike in other worlds. So I rode my bike around in Willow Creek, which was really exciting. It's something I really wanted, and I'm glad that it's an object that we can just pull out of the build and buy catalog so we can decorate our homes with, because a lot of the times when I'm decorating apartments, I really just want a bicycle to place by the front door. I feel like that's so realistic. Like if you live in the city, to have a bike so you can get to places really easily. That way you're not driving around or spending money on like taxis. And I feel like a bike just makes sense. I feel like it makes sense for everywhere. And unfortunately, your children's Sims cannot ride bikes at this point, which I know that's something a lot of people were asking for, including myself. I really wanted my children's Sims to ride bikes. I feel like it only makes sense. But unfortunately, they did not say it was possible for it to come with this pack, so hopefully it'll come eventually. I think they did say that the door was not completely closed on that idea. It's something they would like to do as well. It just unfortunately could not be done with this pack. So, you know, it's always kind of frustrating when something like that becomes available for one age group and then it's not available for another. But I'm still really excited to have bikes. And here you can see I am decorating the bedroom. It's very simple. I was going around to the different parts of the build, deleting items where I needed to and adding items, trying to save as much as I possibly could on the budget. But that bookcase that I have in here is the one that I was talking about. I do forget exactly how much it cost, but I was really thinking it would be very, very cheap, but I don't know, I want to say how much it was, but I don't really know, so I don't want to tell you guys the wrong idea. I am going to be doing a build and buy overview, so you could probably see the price in that one. I honestly haven't edited the footage yet, so I don't know how much you can see. I have, like I said, I recorded so much that I have a lot to go through, and I think I should be able to get about 6 videos done. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. But here I'm just adding a few pieces of clutter. I really wanted this build to feel lived in, even though I was on a budget. I didn't want to, you know, restrict myself too much on adding items. The emptiest room in the build is the basement level. I end up putting one of those juice kegs down here, and I think a banner and some debug soda cans and juice cans, basically because I really just ran out of money, so I couldn't afford it. I even end up deleting the light next to the couch because I was running out of money. But there I just switched up the lights. Those saucer lights are pretty expensive. I think they're about 100 simoleons a piece. And so switching them out with these saucer lights was definitely a great way to save some money. I think these ones are like 50 simoleons a piece, so they're a lot cheaper. But the color of them is very dim and kind of yellowy, so it's not ideal. But that little bulletin board or dry erase board right there, you guys, is so cute. It's probably, I don't know if it's my favorite item in the pack, but it's something that I was really excited for. And we also got this little strip of bulletin board that I don't think I was able to place in here, but there's all of these different little notes and pictures and stuff hanging from it. It's super, super cute. And yeah, here I'm going into the debug menu to pull out some decorations, but this is basically it though for the entire build. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions so far on Discover University. Are you excited for it? Are you gonna wait maybe later to buy it or something like that? Definitely let me know. But yeah, again, thank you so much to EA for allowing me to participate in SimScamp this year. I had an amazing time, and I hope you guys do enjoy the screenshot. So thank you so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. You say that you're from out of town. I'm hoping that you stick around. Show me what it's like from the other side. Would you stay